Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm bringing you guys something different than a formal workout video. It's actually mobility drills and some stability drills that you could do in the middle of your workout sets. So it's not one of those typical pumping exercises where you contract and stretch the muscles to activate hypertrophy, but it's kind of the muscles that activates on the isometric motion of the muscles. So with that said, let's move on to the workout. Alright guys, here's an exercise that's excellent for the activation of the pec minor. So as you can see, you're standing about a meter or 2 meters away from the cable, and you are pulling the cable internally rotated, having an internal rotated grip and pulling it with a straight arm and rounding your upper back as far as you could in the end of the movement helps with the contraction of the pec minor. So give that a shot. Let's move on. So the idea behind the exercise is to target the rhomboids and the lower traps, most important functions in holding the posture straight. With that said, holding a weight on top, shrugging those shoulder blades up with a thoracic extension, has no choice but to activate those rhomboid muscles to hold the weight. The reason to why you're having a posterior pelvic tilt is to avoid you from cheating the movement. Have a look at any Olympic lifters. They do have a strong upper back that can support a weight overhead. So again, I'm maximizing this movement as an isometric hold to target those tightness in the upper back, at the same time opening up in the mobilities in the shoulders. Alright guys, we're moving on to the core. It's a simple, forget what this exercise is called. Ab rollers, that's right. We're doing a simple ab rollers to the core, and we're supersetting that with an L-sit. L-sit is actually a quite advanced calisthenic movement. So if you cannot hold this position, I would say the alternate exercise you could do for this would be to do a cable crunch and hold the concentric motion in the end of the movement. This is called the banana dip, or also called as the mermaid dip, just because the posture itself is having an arch in the back. This exercise kind of originated from a coach, also known as Coach Eugene Teo on Instagram. Essentially what this actually does is the fact that you are having a shoulder extension in the end of the movement. Having a rounded back would not allow you to have any shoulder extensions to activate the tricep muscles. I tend to realize a lot of people who has a great shoulder mobility or a great shoulder extension has a great set of triceps. So if you can't feel your triceps, I'd highly recommend you do dips with an arch in your back, such as like the motion like a banana, and this allows you to go full ranges of the motions of the triceps. Okay, we're moving on to some isolations of the arm and the shoulders, and if you can have a look, it's quite different. So what I am doing here is a superset of 3 exercises. First would be the Scott press. When it comes to Scott presses, you're only isolating the muscles of the scapula and the shoulders. You're having an external rotated wrist holding the dumbbells on top, as you can see, and what you're only doing is using the elbows to raise the weight up. Again, emphasizing on the thoracic extension, pushing your head forward in the end of the movement. And second would be a brachialis curl, reverse curl with a circular motion of the arm. If you happen to have elbow tendonitis, golfer's elbows, tennis elbows, this is one way to prehab those elbows and rehabilitate them in a way that is functional. So give this a shot. It's quite challenging. The form is what's important. Make sure to slow your tempo down just so you can maximize muscle to mind connection. And the next exercise would be called the tricep. Forgot what this exercise is called, I apologize, but it's a functional movement overall. So that's the end of the workout. I hope you enjoy this. Make sure to give these exercises a shot. It works wonders for your body. And let me know if this has helped, and I'll see you guys on the next one.